Okay, good evening everyone. Are we all ready to start? Yes. Okay. Right. You've played no trumps now for the last, 7 weeks? Tonight we're going to escape from that. Much to the delight of the ladies at the back, they hate no trumps. We're going to go into playing in a suit contract with a trump suit. That gives us far more control over, or gives declarer far more control of the play, which is probably why they like it so much. What we've done so far is play up to game in no trumps. So to get to game in no trumps, that's 3 no trumps, we needed 25 points. When we're playing in a suit, game is 4 in a major suit, so you've got to take 10 tricks. That's because in theory it's a lot easier with a trump suit to take tricks. You still need 25 high card points, so that stays the same. But in the trump suit what we're looking for is at least an 8 card fit between declarer and dummy. So you've got a minimum of 8 cards between you. That means that the opposition have only got 5 trumps. That gives you a big advantage. It's 4 of a major suit, but just to make things slightly complicated, if you bid in the minor suits, clubs and diamonds, then you've got to go all the way to 5 to get the benefit of game and game points. You need probably a little bit more than 25, but most people playing bridge stay away from minor suits. They would prefer to be in 3 no trump than in 5 of a minor. So we tend to ignore the minors and concentrate on playing in the major suit. A trump suit is a boss suit, which is decided by the bidding. You have the auction, you bid against each other, whoever wins the contest essentially gets to choose what is the trump suit, the boss suit, and it's going to be the longest suit they have. And that suit, a card from that is more powerful than any other card from any other suit. So the 2 of trumps will win against the ace of anything else. But of course you can't just play them whenever you like. You have to follow suit. So if trumps is, for example, spades, and there's a club led, you've got to follow suit, you've got to lay the clubs. But if you're short of clubs, then you can play a trump and take the trick. And if you play a trump suit and take a trick, we say that you've ruffed. Why? No idea. But taking tricks so far, you've done high cards, that was easy. Establishing a long suit to uncover tricks or high cards that are within there. For the last couple of weeks you've been finessing. Now we're going to look at trumping the opposition's winners, which is just another way of getting extra tricks. Their winners are your losers, so in a sense it's trumping cards that you were going to lose. Now we're going to start bidding with cribs, just to help your memories. But I would suggest where possible you try and convert from the crib into your memory, because eventually the crib is going to disappear and you're going to have to remember everything. But for the time being, we'll use the bidding cribs as a help. So we're still going to do what we've always done, evaluate the strength of the hand using high card points, decide if your hand is balanced or unbalanced, so nothing has changed. Balance hand, just to remind you, no void, no singleton, no more than 1 doubleton. which means that every other type of suit, every other type of hand is unbalanced and suitable for trumps. So an unbalanced hand has at least 9 cards in 2 suits. At least one 5-card suit or stronger. There is one exception, which is 4441. We don't like that exception. It's a difficult one to bid, it's a difficult one to play. So this system essentially ignores it and treats it separately. So all the bidding and all the hands that you play tonight will fall into the category of there will be at least 9 cards and 2 suits, at least one 5-card suit, if it's unbalanced. If it's unbalanced. So we do what we've always done. We assess your hand, count the high card points. Is it balanced or unbalanced? The balanced hand takes you down there. And this is just going down the crib that you've got. So you've got 11 points or less, you're going to pass. 12 to 14, with a balanced hand, you can open 1 no trump. That you've seen before, not a problem. If you've got 15 to 19 points and a balanced hand, then you're going to open a suit, your longest suit. The idea is that if you can't agree a suit with your partner, you go back into no trumps. The fact you've bid a suit and then go back into no trumps says you've got 15 points or more. If we go into the unbalanced hands, with 10 points or less, you pass. With 11 to 19, you open 1 of your longest suit. That's a bit messy, but that's the way your crib is written. The 11 star, what it's basically saying, there is a rule that they call the rule of 20, which is that if you add your high card points to the length of your 2 longest suits and the answer comes to more than 20, then you can open the bidding. I don't like 11. I prefer 12. You just assume, when I was taught bridge, I was taught count your high card points. If you've got a 5-card suit, which you're always going to have, then you can add an extra point and make it 12. When you make it 12, life becomes a lot easier. There are only 3 numbers on there that you need to remember. 12, 14, both of which you're already aware of, and 19. I'll come to that in a second. So, to open at the 1 level, rather than 11, I've called it 12 star. I've got 11 high card points and I've added 1 for the length of the suit, giving me 12. Which means if I've got 12 to 19 points in my hand, I'm going to open 1 of a suit, unless it's a balanced hand with 12 to 14, which you have already seen. It's already in your brains. So from this crib, all you've got to remember is 12 brackets to 19, you open 1 of a suit, unless you recognise the balanced hand 12 to 14. Only 3 numbers there, 12, 14 and 19. 2 of them you're well aware of. 19 is the new one. When you open a suit, you're guaranteeing at least 4 cards in that suit. If you had 15 points in a balanced hand, your longest suit might well be 4 cards. So to open a suit, you're guaranteeing at least 4 cards, maybe more, but you're guaranteeing to your partner you've got 4 cards in that suit. And that's all you're guaranteeing. It says nothing about the quality of that suit. It could be the 2, the 3, the 4 and the 5. It doesn't matter. Some people like to say, well, I really need an honour if I'm going to open it. No, you don't. Not in this system. It's the length of the suit and that is all. 4 cards. Quality doesn't matter. If you've got 18 points, then they're in the other cards in your hand. So the pointage is for the hand as a whole. Doesn't say anything about the cards that you're going to bid, the suit that you're going to bid.
Just pause it.
Yep.